Tyler Perry happened to Black Hollywood, and he did it by using stupid, ignorant, so-called Christian to fund all of his very homosexual behavior.
Recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them or for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have on the page.
Welcome back to Buzz By, where fame meets the truth and nothing stays hidden for long. Breaking, Jaguar Wright is back, and this time, she's not holding anything back. In a jaw-dropping live stream that's setting the internet on fire, she takes direct aim at one of Hollywood's most untouchable giants, Tyler Perry. Yes, you heard that right. Wright didn't just speak, she exploded. With accusations that are sending shockwaves through the industry, she claims Perry is living a double life, secret affairs, a shadow payroll used to buy silence, and a dark network of insiders too afraid to speak. Until now, her words, explosive, her tone, unforgiving, and the fallout, unimaginable. Jaguar Wright, known for exposing what she calls the hidden rot beneath Hollywood's glitter, just dropped the bombshell the industry wasn't ready for. Is it the truth? Or just another twist in the ever-darkening tale of fame and power? One thing's for sure, this isn't the last we've heard of it. Stay locked in, because at Buzz By, we don't just report the headlines. We expose what's really going on behind them.
Listen to this, guys. Show me what you think.
Actors, they're not allowed to consort with me. Because I saw you at a Diddy party, Tyler. And you were having a glorious time. I spent a lot of time in Miami, and I snuck around Star Island quite a bit. I know Christian isn't lying, but I need him to tell me what happened to my friends. And I don't care how long it's been since I talked to them, they will always be my friends. Always. Tim and Durrett and Lamont Rucker were not the same after they went on camera with Tyler Perry. Christian, I think you can tell me.
She didn't stutter. She didn't flinch. Jaguar Wright named names. She gave dates. She even hinted at explosive documents that could prove everything. According to Jaguar, Tyler Perry's empire, it's not just built on talent, but on deeply buried secrets. Secrets so dangerous, so protected. They're allegedly being paid to stay silent. She claims assistants, minor actors, even people behind the scenes, are quietly being funneled money through hidden channels. Why? To protect a carefully manufactured public image, to cover up scandals that could shatter reputations, and it gets even messier. Jaguar alleges these payments are meant to erase stories of romantic entanglements, with both men and women, stories that clash hard with the squeaky clean persona the world thinks it knows. But what really left viewers speechless wasn't just the claims, it was how she said them, calm, confident, as if she's known the truth for years. She says former employees have come to her, entertainers, insiders, all whispering the same thing: mistreatment, manipulation, fear of being blackballed, silenced, erased from the industry for speaking out. And now, the internet is in meltdown. Some are demanding receipts. Others are connecting dots, pointing to long-standing rumors that just might be true. One thing's clear, the silence from Tyler Perry is only making the pressure explode, because if even a fraction of Jaguar's claims are real, it could trigger a reckoning like Hollywood has never seen. Not just for Perry, but for the powerful network she says has protected him for years. Once again, Jaguar Wright has struck a match, and now the whole industry is holding its breath, waiting to see if it all goes up in flames. So take a seat, because this could be the turning point, and the spotlight is now burning bright on Tyler Perry. What happens next? Only time and the truth will tell.
Viewers might want to take a seat for this one, because the spotlight is now square.
Unbelievable, explosive, and now impossible to ignore. Multiple individuals are stepping into the light, claiming they were sexually exploited in exchange for roles in Tyler Perry's productions. What started as whispers has now erupted into a full-blown firestorm. At the center of it all, a $160 million lawsuit filed by an actor from Perry's hit TV series, The Oval. The allegations: shocking, heartbreaking, disturbing. The actor says he was sexually assaulted, threatened with career sabotage, warned to stay silent or be erased from the industry. But he's not staying silent anymore. The lawsuit includes detailed text messages, voice recordings, and evidence that could shake Hollywood to its core. As this case gains traction, it's drawing comparisons to other fallen industry titans. But this time, it's different, because this time, receipts are coming with the accusations. According to the complaint, this wasn't a one-time violation, it was a pattern. A cycle of harassment, retaliation, and power use as a weapon, and it's raising one massive question: how many others are out there, still too afraid to speak? The actor claims he first met Tyler Perry in 2019 at a studio event in Atlanta. It started off professional, career talk, opportunities, the usual, but then the tone changed. He says Perry personally reached out, asked for his number, and over the course of several months, their conversations shifted from business to something else entirely, from professional to personal. Then, allegedly, too explicit. What followed, according to the lawsuit, was a series of advances. Unwanted, uncomfortable, unrelenting, and when the actor refused, the roles dried up. The tone shifted again, this time to threats. He says his career was dangled like bait, then yanked away the moment he pushed back. This isn't just one man's story anymore. More names are surfacing, more testimonies are expected. And the pressure, it's mounting by the hour. People are now re-examining old interviews, past red flags. Moments that once seemed harmless, now seen in a very different light. Because if these allegations hold weight, this won't just be another scandal. It will be a reckoning, not just for Tyler Perry, but for the system that allowed it all to happen. What was once whispered is now being shouted. In the spotlight, it's only getting hotter. Stay tuned, because this story isn't just breaking, it's blowing wide open.
I'm interested to see which peers are mad at me because it may interfere with their work. But, yeah, you get a grown man that knows that you're heterosexual and you're sleeping off Hennessy in his guest room. Because he says it's safe. Because I know I'm bad, so after a big party, won't say what type, won't say where. I'm asleep. I'm going because I'm 4-5 Hennessy's deep and not sure what Hennessy's deep. And this dude tries to climb into bed with you. So you spaz out, push him out, like what the get ready to leave. He apologizes, blame it on the alcohol. And you try to forgive it. So you're like, alright, I'm gone. You shake his hand on the way out and he tries to grab you. He tries to shake and grab your equipment. And you spaz even more. Like, what the you doing, man? What the Oh, my bad. So you go to leave, he tries to do it again. Now, at that point, my only regret is not breaking multiple bones in this.
As time went on, something shifted. What started as friendly professional contact began to feel off. The actor couldn't shake the feeling something wasn't right. And then, it became impossible to ignore. According to legal documents, Tyler Perry allegedly began offering roles, but not as recognition of talent, not as a reward for hard work. These offers, the lawsuit claims, were being used as leverage. First, it was ruthless, then the Oval. But these weren't just acting. GIGS, they were allegedly bait, opportunities dangled in front of the actor, in what's being described as a manipulative push into something far more personal. Something beyond business, beyond boundaries. Despite the mounting pressure, the actor stood firm. He says he refused to cross the line, refused to give into the advances, but that's when things took a dark turn. Perry, according to the lawsuit, didn't take the rejection lightly. The actor claims he was met with threats, that his character on the Oval would be written off, erased from future seasons, unless he became cooperative. Let that sink in. The suit even quotes a chilling line. Mr. Perry made it clear, if Dixon ignored him or failed to engage, the consequences would be career-ending. It wasn't just intimidation, it was emotional warfare, a dangerous game of power and silence, where refusing advances could cost you everything. Now, with this lawsuit making headlines, the stakes couldn't be higher. The list names primetime shows, and behind it all, allegations that are tearing down the glossy curtain of fame. If these claims are proven true, this won't just be scandalous, it'll be devastating. Not just for Tyler Perry, but for the entire system that allowed this kind of alleged abuse to go unchecked for so long. And this might only be the beginning, because once one person finds the courage to speak, others follow. The dominoes are starting to fall, and Hollywood is holding its breath.
Speaking to my brother about making a declaration of my experience, what I experienced with certain powers that be that were moving inappropriately. This person was for years. He was claiming, that he had multiple young black men on the payroll, and he just had to show up when he requested them to be there. Not just women that have to deal with it, but it's also men sometimes, and it'll be men tempting men. I was like, well, I I gotta protect me because I'm saying no, and I don't want this person, as powerful as they are, to try to get in the way of my work. So I started recording. So I have them offering me money to take my clothes off. I have recordings when I wasn't working with them and for them. I have recordings of them confessing that, the other guys that they have.
Justin, the allegations against Tyler Perry aren't just headlines anymore. They're unraveling into something far deeper, darker, and possibly far more disturbing than anyone expected. This unfolding legal battle is shining a blinding spotlight on what many call the ugly truth of the entertainment industry, where power isn't just used, it's abused. According to the lawsuit, actor Derek Dixon says his character, Samuel Innuendos, was only kept on Perry's show The Oval under one chilling condition: keep Perry happy, not on set, but off camera. Behind the scenes, Perry allegedly used his creative control not to nurture talent, but to apply pressure. The message: comply, or your role disappears. It didn't stop there. Dixon says things turned terrifying fast. On set, Perry allegedly began asking him invasive questions about his sexuality, crossing personal boundaries with disturbing ease, but one moment still haunts Dixon to this day. He claims Perry pinned him against a wall, choked him, and whispered, "Look how excited you just got," before grabbing his throat. Then, inside a guest house on Perry's property, it escalated again. The lawsuit alleges that Perry walked in unannounced, pulled down Dixon's underwear, and said, "Relax, just let it happen. It won't hurt." Dixon says he escaped the situation by diverting the conversation, terrified, shaken, and desperate to get out after enduring repeated alleged incidents. He asked to be written off the show. He even turned down a writing role, hoping to sever all ties, but the nightmare didn't end. The lawsuit includes alleged text messages from Perry himself, messages that, if proven authentic, reveal an ongoing pattern of emotional manipulation and control. One reads, "No straight man would be going on walks with you or cooking dinner for you, unless they wanted to be with you. I would be with you." For Dixon, this wasn't mentorship. It was coercion, hiding behind the mask of opportunity. And now, it's sending shockwaves through Hollywood, because this isn't just about one man, it's about an entire system, where silence is bought and truth is buried. Some believe Dixon was pushed to speak out after seeing a now viral photo, Tyler Perry, on a yacht, with Brian Tanaka, known for his romantic history, with Mariah Carey. Was this the moment Dixon realized he wasn't the only one? Online speculation exploded. Many said it was the breaking point, the final betrayal that forced Dixon to tell his truth. And suddenly, all eyes turned back to Christian Keys. Before Dixon, there were already rumors that Perry had shown interest in Keys, when that didn't go anywhere. Insiders say he moved on to someone more compliant. That someone, allegedly, Derek Dixon. In 2020, Keys posted a cryptic video, hinting that a powerful Hollywood figure was preying on young men. He never said the name, but the internet connected the dots. He even claimed to have audio recordings, explicit conversations proof, but said he held back after his brother warned him, "If you release this, it will define your whole identity." Back then, many dismissed Keys. They said it was speculation, drama, noise, but now, his silence is being seen in a whole new light. Jaguar Wright didn't stay silent, though. She backed him up, publicly. She claims she saw it with her own eyes. Inappropriate behavior from Perry at a party hosted by Diddy, she says it, was all out in the open, and nobody blinked. And after that, insiders say Perry gave a strict warning to his cast and crew: don't talk to Jaguar Wright, ever. Doing so, allegedly, could cost you your job, the control, the retaliation, the fear. It's all part of the same chilling pattern that's now under intense scrutiny. And now, the walls are closing in, more people are coming forward. More voices are echoing the same story, and the pressure, it's boiling. In one emotional interview, Jaguar Wright accused Perry of using the church as his launchpad, only to turn his back on the very faith he once claimed to follow. She alleged he built a monopoly in Black Hollywood, carefully controlling opportunities, tightly managing who rises and who disappears. And while Perry proudly credits the church for his rise, Jaguar says he's barely given back. And when he did, the money allegedly went to Bishop T.D. Jakes, a man facing his own set of accusations. This, she says, exposes the hypocrisy at the core of his empire. And though Jaguar hasn't commented on the current lawsuit yet, the internet is already buzzing. Everyone's waiting for her to speak, because when she does, it's going to ignite another firestorm. Comments are pouring in. Not shocked at all. He's been exploiting co-stars for years. Christian Keys could have sued too. Maybe. He was silenced with money. This isn't just gossip. It's turning into a moment of reckoning. For Tyler Perry, for the entertainment industry, and for every powerful figure who's hidden behind fame and fortune to avoid facing the truth. So now the question is, was Tyler Perry the man Christian Keys tried to warn us about? And if so, who's next to come forward? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Do you believe this lawsuit is just the beginning of something much bigger? Because this could be the tip of the iceberg, and it's only getting colder from here. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that notification bell, because the next expose is coming, and trust us, you don't want to miss it.